Hello everyone, and welcome back for some more of these problems here. We're working on some practice problems having to do with fractions. And of course here, we're still doing the same thing that we did in the last problem. We are using inspection or the greatest common divisor to reduce this fraction to the lowest terms. And so I want to try here just using inspection rather than finding the greatest common divisor. We've seen how to do that, but here 9 and 51, they are both divisible by the same thing. 51 is kind of a weird one. It's not a common number that we try to divide by things. And of course, it does not appear on the multiplication table. But there's a trick that we have for divisibility by 3. And so that's probably the best trick that we have about telling whether a number is divisible by something else or not. We have a little trick here. We add the digits of the number. So for example, the number 51, we go 5 plus 1. We add the digits, which is 6. And then if that sum is divisible by 3, and so basically talking about the number 6, if 6 is divisible by 3, then the original number, which in our case is 51, is also divisible by 3. So we can tell from this one, the number 51, if you add up 5 plus 1, these digits, and you get 6, you say, aha, 6 is divisible by 3. So that actually means the number 51 is divisible by 3 as well. It happens to be 3 times 17. So if we come over here, we divide these both by 3. It will go 9 divided by 3 is 3, 51 divided by 3 is 17. So we get 3/17 for this one. And then what about for this one? Trying to reduce this fraction to the lowest term, 6/29. Now 29, can you think of 29 as being a factor? Not a factor, but can we factor it into these factors, this product of factors here, where we have something times something else to get 29? You know, 4 times 7 is 28, 3 times 10 is 30. There's different ways to get 30, there's different ways to get 28. 29 appears to be a problem though. I can't think of anything that goes something times something else to get 29. It actually only can be written as 1 times 29. So that means that 29 is a prime number already, which means we cannot reduce this one no matter what. We're not going to be able to divide the top and bottom times the same thing, except for 1, but if you go divided by 1, of course it does not change these numbers. So 6/29, it's the best that we can do. And then we are going to do something which is kind of the opposite of this reducing. How here we're reducing the fraction to lowest terms. We can actually raise a fraction to higher terms by, instead of dividing top and bottom times the same thing, we will multiply the top and bottom times the same thing. And so here we're wanting to turn this into 40ths. So 9 over 20, we're trying to turn it into some number of 40ths. And we might be able to tell here just by looking at it, 20 times something is going to be 40. Of course, 20 times 2. So we need to multiply top and bottom times 2. We will get 40 on bottom. On the top, we will get 18. So it would become 18/40ths. And that is how we will raise fractions to higher terms as well. And so that does it for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one.